We're going to dive deeply into the psychology of a woman after you go no contact. A lot of people struggle with going no contact due to the fact that it's a finality of a breakup. You've been with this person for 4 years. You've seen this person every day in some capacity. You can't imagine a life without them. So to go no contact, to walk away from the person that you wanted to build a life with, and you were building something special with this person pretty much in your eyes, you felt like they completed you. To walk away from them, even after they tell you they don't want to continue on being in a relationship with you, is foreign. Even though I'm FaceTiming them, I'm texting them, and I'm fighting the tears back, I'm begging them, I'm pleading them. It's better to hear their voice with that than to never talk to them again and go no contact. Some contact, even though it's detrimental, some contact you probably feel is better than no contact with your ex. The behavior that you're exhibiting towards your ex is unattractive, and it's just detrimental to actually getting back with your ex. It's pushing your ex away, and it's actually validating and affirming what your ex thought of you after the breakup. Because right now your ex sees you as low value. You're not a low value person, but your behavior is of low value. And the mistake that people make is they internalize that. I'm a failure. She doesn't want me anymore. I'm worthless. I'm not a lovable person. I know you feel like that. Don't internalize it. This the behavior that you're doing is a person that's grieving right now. You're doing whatever it takes to get the love of your life back.
It's a phase that you're going through right now. It may take a week, it may take a month, it may take 3 months, who knows? But guys, it's on your head. It's just a phase. You just gotta fight through it.
You gotta fight through it. You gotta be strong, because what you're doing right now isn't working. So what you need to do right now is go no contact, and that will introduce scarcity in your ex's mind. Now, scarcity is a phenomenon that we are wired to have an emotional response to because of the fact that we don't value the things that are in abundance, but we value the things that are in low quantity and low opportunity and are exclusive to us. That's where you stand right now. You're begging your ex, you're calling her every day, you're doing drive-bys, a lot of the uncharacteristic behavior that you know you shouldn't be doing. That's driving down your value. But when you go scarce, you plant a seed of doubt, you plant a seed of uncertainty, and you plant a seed of mystery in your ex's mind. It creates that doubt in her mind to say, well, where is he? He was texting me every day. He was sending me voice messages that were 3 minutes long. He was texting me essays, and now he's not even contacting me anymore. And that mystery that's created is going to lead to doubt and uncertainty by her. Did I make a right decision by breaking up with him? Maybe I was too hasty. Maybe I was going through a rough patch, and I felt like it was the right thing to do at the time, but I haven't heard from him in 90 days. And what's going on? And this is exactly what you want to do, because your ex knows where you are right now. Your ex knows exactly what you want to do. She knows that you want to fight for her, and you do whatever it takes. But by you going no contact and you going scarce, removing your attention, it's going to raise that doubt and uncertainty and that mystery. But that can only be created by going scarce.
So another tip when it comes to the female psychology is the fear of missing out.
FOMO.
We call it FOMO.
Yeah, I just found out what that was. I didn't know what FOMO was. I thought it was like some fungus that you get on the bottom of your feet.
I didn't know what it was till you wrote on that board. Right?
FOMO, ain't that new sushi spot that's opening up in Madison Heights?
FOMO, that's some shit for your FOMO. It's clearing up. My FOMO's clearing up, bro. It's the fear of missing out on you, as if she's losing you. She's gonna want what she can't have. Like you're gone, like you're out of her life. I remember being a kid, and it'd be like, I remember there was a kid that I hated that lived right down the street. Man, he used to like bully me, but the thing is, like he was getting ready to move to like Alabama or something like that. I remember when he moved, like I didn't want him moving. He was part of the crew. He was part of like the neighborhood kids that ride our bikes around. He left, and I just felt like, man, I don't want him leaving. That was probably the worst example I could have gave you.
I miss that. He used to throw rocks at me when I rode my bike.
Man, dude, he used to punch me in the eye better than anybody, man. I like when he punched me. I like when he blacked in my eye. Man, he gives the best headlocks in the world, man. The fact that you're gone out of her life, you're doing better now. It's just the fact that she's fearing that she's missing out on something. Maybe we should have worked it out. Maybe I should have tried harder. Relationships aren't easy. I mean, you got to put in work. It's a mutual thing. You got to put in work. You know, they just like one-sided. You know, a lot of guys kind of come off that way and think that way, but you know, it's a lot of work. Yeah. And you're gonna have her doubting herself, like, man, maybe I should have just tried harder. Maybe I should have tried harder to keep him, because now I'm missing out. This guy's gone. He was really a great guy. Like, he took care of all 10 of my kids, and He was a stepdad to all 10 of my kids, and he was always there whenever I needed him. He just played a lot of video games. That's the only thing that bothered me, even though it is bad. Maybe I should have talked to him some more. Maybe I could have gave him a little time on the video games. Just have her kind of doubting herself because the fear of losing you. It's a side effect of it. She's gonna start fearing that she's missing out on you.
And another reason why the no contact affects your ex's psychology on a deep level is due to the law of loss aversion. There's a lot of studies and a lot of research that has been done to come up with the theory that human beings feel a loss more than we feel a gain. You think about it, you're in high school, you're working your butt off, you're working 60 hours a week, washing dishes, waiting tables, and sweeping floors, washing cars and everything. And you're saving up to buy a car, you're putting it under your mattress, you're putting it in a paper bag under your mattress, you're saving up all summer for this car, and you saved up about $3,000. And one day you finally feel like, yeah, I got my goal. Let me grab the paper bag and go down to the dealership, get my ride, it's time. I got my driver's license, I'm ready to go. And you reach under the mattress and it's gone. And your heart stops, your heart falls out into your stomach. You're like, where is my money? My money is gone. Where is it? $3,000. Your little sister comes and says, oh yeah, man, I did you a favor. Your room was messy. I went and cleaned it up. I got rid of all the things, all of the old shoes that you don't even wear anymore. I got rid of that paper bag and your mattress. I threw it out. Like, oh my God, you did what? She got rid of it. The thing is, if somebody gifted you, your uncle said, hey, here's $3,000. I know you want a car, man. It's came in a little bit of money. There you go. You'll be overjoyed about it because you get your car, what you wanted, but you don't value that the same. Whereas the kids say it hit different when you gain the $3,000 as opposed to the $3,000 that you lost.
Because the $3,000, you were busting your butt at work every single day and just doing odd jobs here and there, and that money that they gave you was just like, cool, yeah, thanks, and then you lost it. It's just like, oh, damn, that sucks. I mean, you're gonna be mad,
yeah,
but it's not like you spent your hard work and your time. You just destroy your time, and that's what's the most valuable thing in the world.
Relating this to your ex is gonna feel that loss of you going no contact because you, at the time of a breakup, you're pouring your energy into her to try to get her back. You're doing everything you can, and she doesn't value that. But when you become scarce, she's gonna feel that loss. And another reason how the no contact rule affects your ex psychologically is due to the fact that our brains are wired for open loops. Now, open loops are experiences or situations that our brain looks to try to have closure and try to have a nice little ending to, a nice little box and with a ribbon on top to have, closure. And we experience this all the time. When we see a teaser or a trailer to a movie that we're excited about, you're like, oh my God, I have to see this. And it's only like 15 seconds long, and you have to wait for 6 months for the movie to come out. Our brains are in tune to try to, fill in the gaps, and we won't be satisfied until that gap is closed. Women are more in tune with soap operas and things like that. General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, they've been going on since the 1960s. When you think back to the 80s, in Dallas, the show Dallas, it was Who Shot JR. It was a cliffhanger for the entire summer, and everybody talked about who shot JR. I'm showing my age right now, man. Men are logical beings. That's why we like sports. Men are wired towards a definite ending. First quarter, second quarter, halftime, third quarter, fourth quarter, done. After the breakup, it was their reason to break up with you. They had it in their mind like, look, we're done, it's over. But then when you go no contact, it breaks open that loop again and say, no, hold up, we're not done. This is not over yet. And it really is a record scratching in her mind because she's banking on the fact that he's, we're done and I'm moving on and he's begging me to get back with me, but it's in my choice to stay broken up with him. But when you go no contact, you throw a monkey wrench in the game and you say, look, no, it's not over. You throw a curveball at her and now she's not used to that because it was her decision. The chapter isn't closed, it's actually been reopened. And that's when the anxiety comes, that's when the mystery comes, and that's when it's provoking her to do something because now she wants to close that loop up to have some finality to the situation.
Which kind of brings us to our next bullet point when it comes to the female psychology and no contact, is just that mystery inside of her. You know, she's kind of questioning, like, what are you doing? Like, she's kind of curious and just, you know, where's he been at? Like, who's he talking to? Like, who's he having sex with nowadays? I mean, is it this girl? Is it that girl that liked his picture back in 2016? Like, who is it? You know, it's just, and it's kind of like they're kind of confused. You know, that mysteriousness of you just kind of like going out and doing your thing and being happy. And she's like, wait a minute, he wasn't really happy when he was with me. He's like, what's going on in his life that's so different? That's what's gonna draw her in. Curiosity killed the cat. You know, these cats are curious. You know, so she's gonna be so curious about what you're doing. You know, and that's when they get to the point when they start like stalking your social media and just kind of like asking about you, just out of curiosity. Like that mysteriousness is gonna get to them. That's what's gonna really get in their head. So when you start doing that, when you start doing no contact the proper way, and you're leaving that mysteriousness out there, and she starts wondering about you, it's almost as if the walls are gonna start closing in on her, and she's gonna just jump out at you. It's gonna take time. Don't overthink it. Keep doing what you're doing. Let her question everything. Let her be mysterious. Let her mind wander. Let her emotions get the best of her. That's what she does. You go ahead and do your thing, and that would just be a side effect of it.
Most people struggle with going no contact because it goes against everything that they believe in. That I have to fight for them and I have to do whatever it takes to get them back, but it's not the way to move. So go ahead and click this link to the left. We go a little bit deeper into why you need to follow no contact and what it's going to do to help you heal and to get your ex back. So go ahead and click that link to the left, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.